Hello, welcome to be with me, Winner Android, with another video of Weekly Anch, in which we got a few more anime that have ended this week. So, quickly going over those, I guess, starting off with Catch Me at the Ballpark, in which was mostly just about things that are going on around the Motor Sun Stadium, basically. Things mostly revolving around Ruriko. So, yeah, honestly, I think it was one of my favorites of this season, to be honest, despite my lack of interest in sports, considering the only things I really know about baseball are basically a result of me watching nags. And from what I can tell, the Motor Suns in this anime here are basically the Japanese version of the Mets. It's like the season that they had in this anime basically ended in a similar way to how the previous season ended for the Mets, I think. Main difference being that I'm pretty sure the Mets actually managed to get to playoffs. The Motor Suns in this anime didn't. They ended up losing just beforehand. But yeah, I really don't know that much, but it was honestly pretty good. Good bits of comedy and stuff in there. Little tiny bits of romance going on between some of the characters as well, which is nice. But overall, it was good. And yeah, moving on, I guess, to Please Put Them on Takamine-san. In which, yeah, I was originally planning on dropping this after episode 3 because I kind of just couldn't deal with it, to be honest. It's kind of just too, it's just too much, really, I think, for me. But I guess after episode 3, it basically just improved just enough for me to actually be able to find it enjoyable to watch. But yeah, I could have still easily have dropped this anime and would not have had a care in the fucking world. Considering, yeah, out of the 3 ecchi anime that we had this season, basically, this was the worst one. Though that's not saying that the other 2 were very good either, because they honestly weren't much better. So, yeah. I guess that's all I really have to mention for that one. So, moving on to the 2 Perfect Saints, tossed aside by my fiance and sold to another kingdom. Which was overall a good anime, but it was also just, for the most part, a generic romance, to be honest. That had a bit of a dumb story in all honesty, and the least generic thing in it was probably the fact that Philia's sister, Mia, wasn't evil and actually loved her. So yeah, it was nice actually having an anime like this where the sister wasn't evil for once. But yeah, it was still very generic and everything, with nothing special about it, to be honest, so I really don't have anything else to say about it because of that. So moving on to the next one, The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows, which is honestly another very generic anime, the kicked out of the heroes party kind. Though Xenos wasn't actually a part of the Heroes Party, I'm not even sure if a Heroes Party even exists in this anime. But either way, there's nothing special about the party that he was in besides the fact that he was in it, with him being a super overpowered healer. But yeah, it of course has a harem aspect to it in the first half at the very least. That kind of disappeared in the second half, to be honest, but I probably imagine that's further on in the story, it'll end up coming back. But yeah, it was just a really generic anime, to be honest. The best thing about it was honestly just Carmilla, which was honestly also the reason why I decided to watch the anime in the first place, because I was looking through the anime on Mal and just like, yeah, I'm probably could pass on this one, but just looked at Carmel, it's like, she looks like an interesting character, I give the anime a try, and yeah, wasn't wrong. She's the best character in the anime, but still not worth actually fucking watching the damn thing. But yeah, I guess that there is all the anime I have to mention for this week. A lot more ending next week, so yeah, that's gonna be fun going through all those. But yeah, Age of History 2 Definite Edition. Yeah, that apparently has been announced. Separate game, annoyingly. But yeah, it's basically just Age of History 2, but quality of life improvements finally. And just looking at some of those things that are in it, it's like I probably could have saved a few hundred hours, I feel like, if those were actually in the base game. Just say. But yeah, that there's that mentioned, I guess. So, moving on to something else here, which is, yeah, War Thunder. Got stuff here I want to mention, actually open up the game to actually kind of go over stuff. So, yeah, I kind of just took a look at my statistics yesterday at this point to see what my win rate currently is, and yeah, going by this here, which is basically for the most part all the battles I've actually done since I came back to the game. At most, I think only 20 of those battles in total right there are from before I came back, so doesn't really change it all that much, but still, that's there is a 69% win rate I now have apparently when it comes to battles from after I came back to the game. Honestly seems pretty high, but maybe I am actually that good apparently, I'm not exactly sure. Considering, yeah, that there is the actual total battles I've had, which is only like a 52% victory rate, but 7 of my battles at this point are since I have come back, I think, there, so my overall win rate, according to this, should be going up slowly. But something else I also decided to take a look at was stats for my planes here. Specifically the rank 4s that I currently have. Since these are all battles that I have done since I came back, because I had never used rank 4s beforehand. And yeah, despite how much I hate the A26B, both versions of it, has the highest win rate out of all the rank 4s I have, with a Dash 10 having a 69% win rate with over 80 battles, and the Dash 50 having a 63% win rate with over 100 battles. Honestly, no idea how I have such a high win rate in those things, when I actually honestly kind of hate the damn thing. But, whatever I guess. But the thing that's really confusing me here is this. This German, Japanese, and Soviet planes here that at rank 4 that I have apparently at some point have played 4 or 2 battles in, despite the fact that at best in all the other tech trees I have only just gotten to rank 3. As you can see here, literally only have a single rank 3 plane in the German aviation tech tree, and it apparently is saying I have played that thing. I have apparently played 4 battles in this thing, despite the fact that I do not have it researched, and I'm nowhere near being able to research it. And then over here in the Soviet tree, I have apparently played this TU over here. No idea how I played it, considering it's all the way down there at rank 4, and I don't even have a rank 3 plane in the Soviet tech tree here. And then the same thing goes for a Japanese plane one here. I'm still stuck in rank 2. It's saying I apparently played that thing there, when that there is the last plane I actually have in that tree. So, yeah. I have no idea how I have apparently played like 4 or 2 battles in those planes when I'm nowhere near to even having them. But, yeah. Apparently I played battles into them. Can anyone explain that to me, please? Because I genuinely don't understand that. But, yeah. I guess I can kind of show off the progress I've actually made when it comes to aviation tech tree for the US, at the very least, currently. Gone through, spaded literally everything here. Got all the rank 3s done finally. And working on rank 4s now. At battle rank 5 stuff. Mostly prioritizing Visca Liberator at this point, because I have literally only just finished B-17 before it. And I still need to get that and that done before I will also be willing to move on to Battle Rank 6, considering 5.7s round up to 6, so they go with those. So yeah, also still need to work on that one, and I'm honestly not doing all that well when it comes to progress there, considering how long I've been using it so far. But no rush to get it done, considering there's no Battle Rank 6 in that line afterwards, considering that thing rounds up to 7. So yeah, I'm getting there though, slowly though, when it comes to getting all these done. And I'll ever so slowly be working my way through this entire tech tree, I guess. Basically getting all these planes, I'm assuming. All the way until I get to rank 7 possibly, in which I'll probably get just 2 of those. And then go down this bomber strike aircraft line over here. I'm getting all 3 of those so I can get the F-15E. So I can then get this bonus for aviation research. Which I'm assuming that by the wording there, it just means I need to get to 1 of these 4 to get that unlocked. But yeah, pretty sure that's the easiest one to actually get to, the quickest, so that's what I'm going for currently. But there is, I guess, everything I have to mention for War Thunder. So one last thing to mention, which is the YouTube memberships, because I have finally got around to actually creating badges for the darn things. And also fleshed out the tiers, so I actually have all 6 tiers there. And yeah, perk-wise for those tiers, yeah, I still have no fucking idea. The only thing I really have currently is just at $5 up, you get early access to videos, which I will actually start doing, and getting the early access out to all my videos except for these weekly Andrew videos, because I just don't feel like anyone should be getting early access to these videos specifically. So yeah, everything else though, you'll be able to get early access at $5 at least, I guess. But yeah, honestly no idea when it comes to what I could possibly do when it comes to perks for the other ones. It's like I have an idea for the $100 one, for the perks that YouTube has listed there. But I'm pretty sure that's a long way off, because that has to do with merchandise, and yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen unless I actually kind of become successful when it comes to this channel. So yeah. But either way, that there is the end of this video here, I guess, since, yeah, talked about it quite a bit to be honest this week. But yeah, that there is the end of this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.